This truck worked hard today. Well, at least harder than normal. These are about 100 pounds each and there's 14 of them. These are fence posts that are getting ready to go in these holes here. With no sons available to help me, I got to get these 100-pound posts out of the truck and in the holes. First I got to clean the bottom of the holes out with a post hole digger. There's no chance I wanted to dig these holes completely by hand using this tool because this clay is thick and wet and heavy and miserable to dig in. But cleaning the bottom of the holes out, not so bad. That hole's about 32 inches deep. I was hoping for about 36, but I think 32 will do. I forgot, I'm not ready to put that post in the hole yet. Sorry, that was my fans sending me messages. I'm not ready to put those posts in the hole yet because I want to put a little gravel in the hole first. I'm not sure how much difference it makes in this clay soil, but some claim, and I don't know, that the gravel in the bottom of the hole will help keep that post from sitting in water. I suspect it's not that big a difference in this clay soil because that clay hole is going to act kind of like a bowl anyway, but it can't hurt to put an inch or two down there. Am I over the hole?
Almost. Right there.
The task now with this corner post in is to get it level vertically, both directions, and then get the other corner post in the same way, get it leveled up, and then we can run a string between the two of them and line the rest of the post up. With the help of Kirbs, because everything goes better with a Kirbs, is one of us is going to hold this level and the other, me, is going to put gravel around the base and pack this in.
I'll do the gravel.
No, you hold this level.
Okay.
So you're just gonna hold it up, you're gonna look at it this way, and then you're gonna look at it this way.
Alright.
So when you feel comfortable with it, I'll start throwing gravel in. You feel pretty good?
This way. Do you want me to turn it the other way and see?
Well, if you feel good one way, then we'll put a scoop in, and we'll do it the other way.
Okay.
You still good? Now I'm going to get a rod and tamp that down into the ground to make it really solid. A nice heavy piece of rebar or a rock bar, the nice fat end on it, that'll tamp those rocks in real nice. have a phone in my pocket. Don't you know that cell phones ruin all water fun?
Alright, there's your water.
Okay. Is there any more hose, or is that it? The hose wouldn't quite reach, so we're going to use the bucket to take water to the post. This is road base, crushed all the way up to 1.5 inches or so in size. So what that does is it settles down, packs real tight, and when it's settled in, watered in, and dried out, it's very much like concrete. Not quite as hard, but pretty tough. The post is pounded in, tamped in. Now we're just gonna water it in real good. A couple gallons per hole, let it soak in. And while that's soaking in, we can be cleaning the hole out for the next one. Look at all those mosquitoes coming out of there. Looking for that damp, dark place to hang out during the day. That post is in, I watered it in, I tamped it down real good, squared it up. I'm gonna go down to the other corner and get the other corner in, and then we can run the string. Neighbors are having fun. Here?
Yeah.
I'm using a little bit of just my eyesight, trusting my eyes to line it up this way for the first two posts. After I get that string on here, then I can follow the string with the rest of the post. But generally speaking, I'm pretty good at eyeballing stuff. Hopefully that holds true today. Before Mama Kirbs gets out here, I'm going to go ahead and get a little bit of gravel in the bottom, just to start making that bottom of that hole solid. I think I got that. I'll let her hold it level, and then I'll put an eyeball on the edge, and hopefully I'm close. Then we'll get that string. I keep saying that string. Trust me, the string trick between two fence posts saves you a lot of headache when you're lining up fence posts. Okay, go back the other way. Looking good. Post looks level too. That was a my wife is pretty joke.
Sounds like the flirting ain't working.
Yeah, my flirting ain't working. Put this thing on.
Yep.
When you're drilling a hole for a 6x6, which is 5.5 inches both ways, you need a 9-inch auger because the width from corner to corner is roughly 8 inches. So if you go in with a smaller auger, you're going to have to do a lot of adjustment by hand, and that's just not fun if your soil's tough. We carried that water bucket from down there. Mama Kirbs filled it up down there because there's no hose that reaches all the way, with the intention of leaving the bucket down there and using the hose down here. Now I got to carry that bucket back. I'm going to use the bucket of water down here. Alright, I gotta go find that spool of string that I know is somewhere in the green shed. Dun dun dun.
Thanks.
That was dramatic noise, dramatic music for...
You're hilarious, Dad.
Because the green shed is a wreck. Oh. Ah, it's right on top. I'm glad it wasn't buried under everything. Now, nobody look around. Not allowed to see this. I put a couple of nails in the post, one on this end, one on the other. We're going to tie a string around this. But before I get to tying that string on, I'm going to finish cleaning out these holes with the post hole digger and then tamping the rocks down in the bottom. I'll throw a post in each hole, then we'll tie the string, then we'll line those posts up. Now we're ready for that string. We have a loop tied in the end of this, so we're just going to hook it onto that nail there. And we're going to walk this. I'm just going to put that on my finger and strangling my finger. Walk it all the way down. And we can pull it tight down that line and wrap it around this nail here. By putting it on this side, it allows it to sit flush on the outside of the board. Same down there. There you go. Now, that's our guide. Every time we stand one of these posts up straight, we'll lean it up to where it just touches that string, and that'll give us that outside edge. If it doesn't line up in the hole, we may have to pull a post, clean a hole out, and reset it. This very first post needs moved about an inch that way. It's not so much that the hole isn't big enough, it's just that it's a square peg going in a round hole. So the corners of the hole, a round hole doesn't have corners, basically I need to create corners so that that post can scoot over just another inch or so. This tool has been pretty good to me in the past for doing that. It's actually a tile scraping tool, but that nice flat sharp edge, I can go down and cut those corners and get that post to sit back without redigging a whole lot. You see how I gave that round hole some square corners? That's going to let that post sit closer to that wall without digging further that way. Good. Perfect. All right. Now hold it with one hand, put some gravel in with the other hand. Hey, thanks for hanging out with me for a few minutes while I show you the beginnings of this fence. Obviously, I've done a little more. There'll be more coming soon on that. But in the meantime, I do truly believe that everyone has a story and every story counts. Thank you so much for being a part of my story through this video and letting me be a part of yours. I'll talk to you soon.